Do I have everybody's attention now?
Rahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks Wrestling, and welcome to the 4th edition, at least on this channel. Yeah, I used to do other editions on ZeerTalks, which is now ZeerTalks FCB. So you want to check the older ones, you can go check on over there. It's still there. But anyway, yeah, 4th edition of weekly promo class. Yeah. In which Jester and I chat wrestling, literally. You know what I mean? Talk about events that's going on. Has been going on throughout the week. And to be fair, I can't lie. We have a good amount of things to talk about this week. You know what I mean? What do you want to talk about? So yeah, it is what it is. But before we begin, you guys know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications. Like, comment your way. Go check socials, and hopefully you're good wherever you are. And please go check NoThisIsJester. What are you saying, bro?
What are you wearing? Anthony Joshua. Francis Ngannou, mate.
Yeah.
That's it looks like you got two old big
Okay, no, okay. Okay, yeah. That is a red card. That is an absolute red card. Like, seriously.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it, right? They look at all. Everyone's like, yeah, big piece of dog shit.
All right.
My days, man. Give it a rest. Right. Give it a rest.
What are you getting started with, brother? So, a big week. Massive week.
You know what?
Massive week.
I actually want to start with the biggest news. It's not really news, but you know what I'm talking about. Exactly what RH is talking about. Drew McIntyre, new WWE champ. I couldn't believe it. I'll be honest. I was watching as I woke up from sleep. Yeah. And I'm watching that main event. And I'm like, you know what? Cody surely is going to win, right? He's going to win it. Next thing you know, I see Jacob Fatu. Yeah. I'm still thinking Cody's going to win. But then I see Cody Rhodes moving like a dumbass, going after Fatu. Then Fatu is moving like a dumbass, going after Cody. Then I just see Drew's crying. I'm like, what are you doing? And Drew
winning the title by walking out the door, mate.
But guess what? Nobody cares because the rule states in a steel cage, you walk out the door or the cage. Nobody cares, bro. You know what I mean? And he done the business, bro.
He won.
He done the business. You know what I mean?
He won.
So
yeah, and he hasn't lost at the immediate, next day or next minute. So good start. Good.
I mean, to be fair, he went back home the next day with that championship, which is cool. I don't know if you've seen on social media, but
and the footage of him getting like the hero's welcome at home. It was genuinely. I mean, we spoke about it last week. They had to do. We felt one of the big main events had to be a swerve last week. You know what I mean? Like that if both of them were the same, like Braun and Punk and Drew and Cody, that if they both defended successfully, that would just be like, well, what kind of new year are we actually having?
True.
And like that was before we knew the Punk result, right? Like before we knew Punk and Braun. Then Punk and Braun happens, and it's like, well, is it finally going to be fucking? Like it just felt, I don't know, it felt right. Like I felt like something they had to do, for many reasons. Drew mostly, give him his due. It feels like they're going to do something with Cody, maybe, possibly, and it brings in Fatu in a big way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like it's moving all the pieces around into Mania in a new way that is genuinely fresh. And then even the announcement of the what is it, the 8-man, like the dudes that they have in there, some quality names. So yeah, I was genuinely surprised. I am glad it happened. Like I am genuinely glad it happened. Like even for me, Cody's been stale for the longest time. I've wanted him to be a heel now for a little while, like, or at least look like he's going to be. And Drew's done the work, man. He's really done the work the last 2 years. He's absolutely killed it. So biggest story for sure. Heroes welcome in Europe. They're all getting the heroes welcome in Europe, basically. Doesn't matter where you're from. If you're from Europe, they're going to fucking cheer you. But yeah, it was a big deal. It was like, and it was genuinely, it was a surprise. They kicked the shit out of each other in the second part of that match too. They were fighting all over the fucking place. And I like the first fall. Classic. The first fall was classic.
I mean, it was just Drew being a genius. I mean,
it was Drew being a heel.
Yeah.
Dick punch. Good old dick punch.
Yeah, I will say though, I found it very interesting that Drew won the first fall, which is the normal match, and then Cody won the other. I thought it could have been the other way around. But
like I said, the way they did it though, the distraction and then the low blow, and then just like that, the normal match is out of the way, but he still cheated, and he's already taken it. Like it made Cody seem like he was in a more dangerous position in the falls count anyway, because like he'd literally just been stomped on the balls and lost the first count, the actual wrestling. You know what I mean? Like that's all. Like it was. I know what you mean though. You'd expect the monster to destroy someone, like, which is still kind of what happened, in the falls count anyway part. But yeah, it was well booked. It was well booked, and the ending was genuinely like who had Fatu on their card, like.
No, I knew Fatu would be back. To be fair, I just didn't think he would be back to cost Cody. I thought he'd cost Drew.
It was. That's why even when you come into my chat, bro, I was like, wasn't he like a face not long ago? Like, weren't they all,
No, but you know what it is? I think with Jacob Fatu, they're trying, at least from what I
he's a monster. He's meant to be like he's a lone wolf.
I don't think it's a heel turn. I think it's him just being a hothead.
Him, being a badass.
Because notice when Drew won, he just stopped. He literally just stopped. And he starts having a look at, Drew, and then Cody just shoves him to the cage. You know what I mean? So it is one of those ones. But you know what? We do have to ask the question now, Now, obviously, there's number one contendership matches kicking off this Friday. And I think it ends in Saturday night's main event, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we have who was it? It was, I think, Sami Zayn versus Dragunov, Randy Orton versus The Miz, Damian Priest. I think who's he facing? Damian Priest. I know Matt Cardona has a match as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Solo and Priest? Or is it Solo?
yes, yeah. So that means Trick Williams against Matt Cardona. So
yeah.
So
And I
my
expect Matt to
theory,
go over. I reckon they'll have a good match, but Matt will go through.
you don't think Trick Williams?
No, I think Matt. I think because like already like the way they've like Trick's his matches like, and there could be a story there too because the matches he's had already have been really long. Like they're using him for a showpiece for sure. He could get out wrestled, outsmart, whatever. I just think like it's too obvious. Like it's too obvious if he comes up and he's going in and then it's like boom, new generation, and it's like he ain't going anywhere near it. Then to have Matt Cardona not go over after he's just come back and he's got his name and all that, that's more why. I'm thinking that Trick's got all the time in the world. Matt doesn't. Matt's more believable at this point. Trick's a new talent. It's not like if Trick goes through that Trick's actually going to win it. Whereas if Matt goes through, Matt being a contender is more believable.
I understand, but so here's my thing. I think
so it's genuinely basically what I'm saying too is like the 4 matches are hard to choose. They're good matches. They're hard to choose. I just genuinely think that the Trick is like I don't know. I feel like it's too obvious if Trick goes through, and it's not the right way to go about doing Matt Cardona if they've just brought him back.
No, I understand that, but my theory, I mean, listen, if that's gonna happen, then Trick Williams needs to get screwed or something. But I think
out-wrestled. I think he'll get outsmarted or something. Like or his own ego will catch him out, and Matt will just roll him up.
I mean, to be fair, roll up could do a job. But my thing is I think Randy Orton and Sami Zayn are the two of the favorites to win this thing.
Bro, it instantly. Last week, I will say that, watching SmackDown, you instantly knew you were headed to Rumble, that we were in that season. You know, like they had all the... So
Priest, it's like they planned for Royal Rumble already.
Yeah, because Priest got his bit. And Zayn got his bit last week. And Zayn had another bit this week. But already, everybody's getting a bit where they're saying, I'm going for the world title. I'm going for the world title. I'm going for the world title. Miz trying to.
Yeah, but
yeah, you know what I'm saying though. But Priest, believable, right? And Priest, considering the year he's had and where he was at, Priest has just had a Drew McIntyre year, where he did everything they wanted, made him the world champion, and then like after that, doing celebrity matches and. You know, like it's
I don't think it was a good year for Damian Priest.
Right? Truthfully though, his feud with Black was awesome.
He tried, but
they did 100. It was same as the one with Drew, bro. Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally like so, and it's not like Priest deserved that. Like, he'd been doing great work. So I'm just saying, like, they're trying to make him look legit again. They're trying to make Sammy look legit again. You know, like I believe. Yeah, you're probably right with them. And out of the 8 people in that, like, they have to be the only 2 that have at least got past
a shout facing Drew. So here's my theory. Randy Orton, because it's
Sammy and Drew at the Rumble would be mega.
Here's my thing. Like, I stick by what I say. Obviously, I still don't think he deserves a world title shot after the year he's had. Not gonna change my energy all of a sudden. Yeah. But
Sammy.
Yeah. But at the same time, I have a gut feeling, just because of where we are, at least the Royal Rumble, if you know what I mean, they're probably gonna pull the trigger. And then that way Randy Orton can finally enter a Rumble match since how many years? Because that guy hasn't been in a Rumble match for a bit now. Yeah, I think adding Randy Orton to a Rumble match would actually do more for star power, unpredictability, and Royal Rumble winner options pull. You know what I mean? So Actually, you know what? Now I
I
think
just
about
had a
it.
random thought, and then Lash Legend tries to enter the Rumble, and Randy Orton's like,
Well, I mean, but my thing is, you know
it just
what?
made
Now
me think though, like
this is the first
he's
time
looking
I've
for a chick to
realized.
RKO.
By the way, this is the first time now, yeah, that I've realized they're probably going to give it to
Half
Sammy.
hour too.
I think they're going to give it to Sammy. I thought it's he
Yeah,
already. I think they're giving it to Sammy.
but what if Sammy's fighting Drew for the title?
I think Drew wins still.
So who wins? No, but so who wins the Rumble if Sammy's fighting Drew for the title?
Who wins the? It could still
Because
be
it's the
Roman.
same night, bro. Why they have the opening match and he gets fucking pummeled into the ground? Imagine that, bro. You know how much people are going to riot if that happens. Like your haters. Like if Sami Zayn loses the first match of the Royal Rumble, then enters the Royal Rumble and wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but but again, like
you're like, oh, you're like, yes, let's do that.
No. I'm not saying that. I don't think he enters the Rumble anyway.
So that's what I'm saying. Sorry, does he win this tournament then?
I'm telling you, he just faces Drew and loses. That's it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, which is fine with me too. Because it'll be huge.
I don't think he will enter. He's gonna do one or the other. He's not gonna do both. That's all I'm trying to tell. By the way, we've seen World.
So
by the way,
wait. So we got to do long term booking here. So Sammy does that, right? So he loses and he doesn't get the chance to do the Rumble, which is in Saudi. Go forward another year, come to next WrestleMania season, then you put him in that position and you use the Rumble previously as the fire and the ammunition of how close.
For Mania, and then you can tell that story, which he could.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, like, it's another year and a half away to his story. But I mean, he's already waited this long. It's going to be a one-time thing when it happens. I mean, it's almost.
I can't lie.
It's almost unavoidable at this point. That would probably be like, at least in terms of the getting the people behind him, then at least that might work. The normal common people, because the heartbreak's going to be there and the story's going to be there. Like, you can already imagine the promo package that they're going to have, you know, of all the times he's lost and got beaten and then like being on the verge and, you know, and his kids.
But that's why I think it's Sammy. It's going to be Sammy. It's going to be Sammy. And you know what?
We're talking a year and a half away. So, yeah. But I'd be all down for Drew and Sammy world title match for sure in Saudi. Be cool.
Yeah. And Drew retains and then Drew goes on. But my question is, though, do you think Drew McIntyre goes to Mania as champ, or do you think he loses?
I don't.
That's the talking
I know,
point.
like Drew. I know who's he defend against at Mania if that's the case. Like, so yeah, does he successfully defend at Elimination Chamber? Basically, well, no. Is he even going to have to do it? No, Elimination Chamber will be a qualifier. He should be, bro. He should be. I mean, you put the title on him so close to Rumble and then take it off him and have him nowhere near the picture at Mania, then what's the point? But yeah, I'm just trying to think of anybody that's in a face position or that can be in the face position to be against it. Like, if it is going to be fresh, I can't think of anyone. I mean, Sammy in the meantime, that's beautiful. It fits the narrative. But then immediately after that, I mean, so what, we've got Chamber next. So Chamber could be a bunch of, like, if they fill it with another bunch of young up-and-comers, the potential for story is there to build someone new and to have Drew antagonize, bully, belittle, you know, because anybody else, like a Randy or a Cody or a Sammy, somebody that's established, it's not a main event of WrestleMania. You know what I mean? And then even the new up and coming star is Drew enough. Like, Drew's not Brock. He's not Roman at his worst, like with the heel shit. You know what I mean? Drew's the hate, the heat, etc. Like, he's a great heel champion, but who are the fans going to get behind to want to beat him?
By the way, I thought of a guy. I did a video on this guy, and guess what? I did say he needs to be on SmackDown. Obafemi.
Yeah. Well, didn't he?
If we're going by what you're saying,
I didn't watch NXT.
The statement he made.
Well, yeah, he would be the guy. See, there you go. All right, it's 100%. So I couldn't even think of one. There you go. There's the guy. If you want to have someone, but I mean, is Drew Ober's bigger than Drew, man? Like, it doesn't put Drew in that.
But Drew can talk about his experience and the guy's inexperience, and then boom.
Yeah, and he can hurt him in the build up to it. Take a leg out or something, hurt his ribs or whatever, have him all bandaged up. Over.
No, brother.
That's only a hypothetical if they're trying to build a new star before Mania, bro. And just because of the shift away from Cody and then it being on Drew and what we're saying about Drew and his heel work, then I feel that is the only way. Like the only way that this becomes something different or not just more of the same is that. So yeah, Oba. Like I mean, there are other names. But they still haven't been built up enough. Oba doesn't need it. He can, and I mean, they've already given him the rep. He's already showed up and done a few shows. But look at him. He's just going to show up and go, and people are going to want to see that. Yeah, could be a potential. It's the only one out of the unknowns that I could see, besides it being Sammy wins, Randy wins.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think we have to see the development. By the way, we can't forget Drew McIntyre could also be facing Jacob Fatu. Fatu is chasing Drew, by the way. Yeah, we can't just let that.
Yeah, and then what? Cody cost him, and then Cody and him have this feud until then.
Again, see, I'm not gonna lie. You see the whole Drew McIntyre stuff? I feel like it's one of those ones because, again, it's too fresh. I need to know what happens down the line. Yeah, I need to know what happens, like Royal Rumble. I need to know what happens heading into Chamber. I think that's like, remember last year, for example, it was very hard for us to tell who's facing Cody Rhodes. Yeah, and then Cena won the Chamber.
Yeah, now the world title. Well, I would say the main event picture is absolutely like up in smoke right now.
As of right now, I cannot tell what the fuck is going on.
No, I like that. That's good.
Because initially they were gonna do Roman Code, which, by the way, they announced that they're not doing
for a little while.
God. Alhamdulillah, they are not doing that feud anymore, bro. I am sick, and bro, I couldn't care less for Cody v Roman. I'm sorry. Yeah. Unless if they change character of Cody or some shit.
Like with that though, like even again, they will cross paths again. Like with Cody and Roman, they've tried to essentially make it like Cena Orton, and everyone was over Cena Orton. We got that 17, 18 times, bro.
I know, yeah. I know, but to be fair, at the time I only enjoyed it because I was younger.
That's what I'm saying, and that's the same thing now,
bro. Thing from maybe
we could get 10 years from now, and when Cody's about to retire or Roman's about to retire, and they're like, Roman Cody 15, we're like, yeah, let's do it one more time, man.
Yeah, but to be honest, that's already Roman. That was kind of Roman.
Felt like it's been. Even when it wasn't the main, like even when they were separated from each other, Cody Roman has felt like the main story for 3 years now. So,
listen, man, listen, if he changes character, cool.
Cody, dark hair, bro. He's just got to come out with the black hair, and you're gonna know it's done. Like the suits, the black suits, the black hair. Have him start to go like all cocky and shit. Yeah.
All
right.
By the way, Actually, you know what, Funko?
What are we going to move on to? It's still been, it was still a big week. I know
You know what? You know what? Because we've chatted a lot on the SmackDown side. That's why we go to Monday Night Raw. Yeah. Now, with Raw, we can talk about a few things. You know what? I want to talk about Finn Balor. Because he actually approached CM Punk to get an opportunity. And I can't lie, I thought that segment was pretty good. However, we know he's going to lose. Huh?
It's only because they're in Europe.
Even then?
Yeah, but it means nothing. It's pandering.
Again, I'll take the little bit of nothing that you can.
Yeah, but it might as well be a house show.
You know what? I'll be honest. I actually want to see where it goes, only because I feel like
I won't go anywhere.
No, hear me out. Because I feel like with what we've been getting this past few weeks, like with all these changes, I want to see if there's any action being taken. Like, as we
Finn has been, bro, like Finn. I mean, we haven't seen him team up with JD for a little while now, and there were the rumors that they were going to give him both solo pushes. But yeah, I genuinely just think it's a European thing, bro, because they're in Europe in the same way that when they bought fucking British Strong Style back on TV and then never had him again, and now they're fucking Americano 1 and 2. You know, like it's dumb shit that WWE do to pander to crowds when they're in. It should have been a house show thing, but if they go somewhere with it, I'm all for it. I fucking love Finn Balor. He's one of my favorites of all time. He's getting old. You know, he's at that point where, like, if he's going to have a run, it's got to happen soon. And I feel he does. I feel he definitely should have been a multiple-time world champion by now. And it could be the perfect way too. Like if he did, and you know, further down the line, Finn became a world champion, like a people's fighting world champion, then it could be the perfect opening for like a Cody, AJ, Bullet Club-esque feud thing. Because Finn was the first one.
Yeah, I hear that, to be fair.
So yeah, but I'm all for it, bro. But I just don't think it's going to be anything. The promo did cook. Finn sometimes though, like referring him, just I don't know, referring him to himself as the prince and shit. He just comes across lately as it's because of the whole Judgment Day thing, you know, like he's just this white man trying to be cool.
Yeah, but I mean, Punk kind of called it out in the promo segment. To be fair, he said,
Punk. It was better, honestly. Even looking at them, like there's 5 years difference between them. You know, like Punk's like 47 and Finn's like 42. It's 89 years old of man in the ring. Yeah, so I'd like to see it become something, but I don't think it'll last past next week, man. Like, I think by the time they're back in America, Finn will be back in catering.
Which I have to admit is a massive shame.
It is. Bro, I've literally got like fucking 3 or 4 Finn Balor figures, man. Like he's my guy. He's the reason I started being obsessed with NXT when I was. Not the reason I started watching again. He wasn't there yet, but the reason that I became obsessed.
Yeah, he was a part of the second string NXT as well because of fucking
Sammy and Claudio was like the first thing that I watched, and I was like, this is fucking incredible.
I think the first thing I actually watched properly was the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn the heel turn.
That was a good year later, 6 months to a year later after I started watching.
Like I didn't watch NXT properly, but I was keeping up here and there, and I remember that Kevin Owens turning heel. I saw. I also saw the time. I don't know if this was beforehand, right? I think Neville was NXT champion.
I was going to say the Neville run was brutal too, and the Neville run was sick. Like I remember when I started watching, Bo was the champion of all fucking things. And Big E had just left. Big E was the champion, and now Bo was the champion. when I started watching. It was that long ago. Golden age, bro. I miss it so bad. Felt like indie wrestling.
Black and gold.
All right, so their match is normal. It's in Belfast. Yeah, I think it's just going to be to make the people happy, bro. I'm actually surprised by the length of this European tour, too. Like, usually you get like a weekend there. You know what I mean? Like they'll do a few shows around the place. All you have to do is believe. He was the funniest cunt. I can't smile.
No, to be fair, now he's Uncle Howdy.
Sick cunt.
To be fair, he's good at what he does. But anyway,
right. So
you clearly couldn't.
I have a banger of a match. Does anything happen next week? Does it set up Punk's next? Because what are we? I
think it sets up a rematch at the Royal Rumble. That's what I think happens
between Balor and Punk.
Yeah. They're gonna have a rematch at Royal Rumble. You know what? I'll tell you why. I think Judgment Day will do something stupid in that match, and yeah, Finn Balor will make a case to get a rematch.
Oh, well, if they do that, that'll be awesome because then that means he's.
And then, by the way, that could start.
Yeah, about 2 years over.
The Judgment Day as well.
Means he's out.
If needed, I'm having hope about the Balor stuff because I'm looking at it and like Finn Balor can start getting away from Judgment Day.
I've been pretty hopeful with Finn for a long time, and they haven't. So
no, well, I'm hopeful in the more storytelling sense of like gets out of Judgment
Day stuff's been there, bro. It's been an underlying thing. It's been there for fucking a year and a half now, like at least. The girl stuff, the IC title stuff, JD stuff. There's been so much of it. There's been so many factors where Finn was like, "Nah, fuck this, I'm out," and he wasn't. So yeah, I agree. Be cool. And Judgment Day as a whole have been pretty quiet storyline wise.
That's not a bad shout, by the way, because that guy's bro. You've heard what Paul Heyman told Adam Pearce, bro.
He'll regret it. Made a mistake.
It's not even about. It's about the fact that he touched Braun first, so Braun will make a case for himself to be back next week. Because he's pissed that he lost to Punk. But then my thing was right. Like with the Braun, because I was actually going to transition to Braun Breaker, right? That whole attack that he and Bronson Reed, the whole vision done on Penta and Dragon Lee yesterday, right? And then obviously he put his hands on Braun Breaker on Adam Pearce, right? Because Adam Pearce approached him, right? Because he was pissed off at him. Like, I can't lie. When I heard that this brother's getting suspended, right? Two things came to my mind. One, this brother is definitely returning a Royal Rumble. Two, is he gonna win the whole thing? Because
I think so.
Yeah, because remember he was rumored before Roman, he was one of the favorites to winning the thing, right? Like there was rumors that the plan was to give him the Rumble, right? And my thing as well is if he wins, he can just get his shot like that against Punk, boom, done. And then that's where you crown him as one of the guys at Mania. But then again, the plan is for Roman to win a Rumble and Cerrone, right? And he's supposed to. I would assume he's going after World Heavyweight Championship for once, even though it kind of contradicts everything he said the first year the World Heavyweight Championship came back. But I'm guessing it's one of those sacrifices he has to make. I don't know. But yeah, listen, again, that's why I think there's a lot of questions in the air. But yeah. You know what I mean? But I don't know what you think about that.
With Braun, I don't know. I genuinely thought he was going to win last week. I thought new era instantly. I thought even the vision stuff, bro. Like even the vision stuff. I can't believe I'm already at this because Bronson's like the visual of what is it? There's four of them and Paul. The muggings, the visual of it, it's getting really fucking repetitive. like nearly any segment they're in or any match they're in involves the same ending. It's not like Bloodline. It's a more brutal version of it. But I mean, you got Logan Paul there. You got Austin. I almost preferred it when it was just the Bron.
To be fair, Logan was funny today. Bro, the way he told Adam Pearce, Braun's gonna kill you. I swear, I died.
Did you see Pearce was spitting all over the place?
Yeah, when he lost his shit,
drooling from the mouth and shit.
This is when you knew. This is when you knew his head is gone, bro. Yeah, you couldn't even realize he was spitting.
Do you reckon they're gonna like get rid of him, like move him aside or suspend him or whatever? Like it'll be like the GM is over step the line.
But how can Adam Pearce get suspended? By who?
I mean, when you look at what he has to put up with, like, he's actually a great general manager, but like, you know, authoritative type shit, being authoritative, saying you physically laid your hands on a performer.
Yeah, but that's not gonna get him suspended. Oh yeah, Triple H, but Triple H ain't gonna do shit, bro.
Yeah, well, no, Triple H did it, bro. Triple H did it. KO. Remember KO and Triple H? That was like the last time that Triple H got physical. When KO killed Cody.
Yeah, but at the time, that was what? But he did the pile driver and he had the old, what you call it? The what's the old Eagle Championship?
Yeah. But I remember, like I'm saying, like Triple H genuinely got in his face and, you know, physically touched him. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know where it's headed, and I feel like the Vision stuff's already shitting me. With Seth Rollins is going to be back. Like, that's going to... You think he's just going to come back and not be involved with them?
No, he's by the way, I wouldn't be shocked if Seth Rollins is behind the whole Austin Theory shit.
Yeah, well, I don't know. So, like, I just don't know where it's going to head, bro, with Bron. And I mean, I'm not fully behind him. I think he's going to hurt himself. The way he goes about things. I think that he's pretty shit at a promo. I think he's only done one good promo that was pretty laid out for him. And he's living his uncle's gimmick, which is never going to sit well with me. So yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I genuinely thought that if they were going to convince me, you've got to put the title on him and have him crush people, and they didn't do that. So, but yeah, I couldn't really care where they go with him. I'd rather, like, the fact that we got what we got, I feel like it was just more of the same, like with Punk and him. And then where we're headed, it's like a detour now, like of how do they keep him busy but keep him away from the most important prize in wrestling. Like, he's clearly the future. He's clearly, like, you know, the Roman Reigns mold of what they want to do, but I don't think he ever has the potential to be a face too. Like, unless he's like Cowboy Brock Lesnar, which I can't see Bron Breakker being goofy, and the moment he goes goofy, he'll be broken. So I can't see that.
I think Bron Breakker is goofy the way he is, bro. Do you not hear the fucking
shit? And that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I don't like him, bro. He's a meathead. He's not someone to get behind. Like, he's just a meathead. Like, he's just
everyone barks, bro. Everyone barks.
I hate the barking. That's from his dad. I hate the barking. Bro,
I can't lie.
Dad used to crack me up when he did it when I was a kid.
I'm here for shameless Bron Breakker. I can't lie. I'm here for shameless Bron. I'm here for it. I can't lie. You know what it is, bro?
And he's got to deliver. Like, if he's going to be champion, he's got to be fucking piling bodies up like he's Goldberg. And that's what I want to see. So, I just don't think we're going to see it soon. Like, but Your Mania points, though, man. Like, I genuinely, the more I think about it now, I've got no idea where it's headed to at Mania, and I'm kind of glad. The only even you're going to have is come Royal Rumble, bro. I mean, and you're going to be there. So,
yeah, we'll be there. Yeah,
you know, you'll when you walk out after those 4 or 5 hours, you're going to have a pretty good idea of what's going to be happening at a Mania main event. So
yeah, I'm going to start thinking of ideas as I drive back home. You know what
I mean? So yeah, we'll have more of an idea then, man. We've only got 2 weeks to it. You know, just over 2 weeks. So
yeah, I'm pretty excited. I can't lie. By the way, they've been progressing.
So you should be, cunt. It's Royal Rumble.
Yeah, they've been progressing, by the way. And the location is actually a nice location they placed it in, by the way. This whole construction of it. It's right in front of
my mate is over there at the moment, the one that I told you about. It's gone over there for scuba diving and shit. 170th country he's visited in the world.
We've gone where?
Since Saudi Arabia. He's all going all over the place. He's there for 18 days. He was in Jeddah. He landed in
Jeddah. Yeah, I was gonna say can't be real because scuba diving.
He's going scuba diving, bro. He's a big scuba diver, free diver and shit. He's not over, and he's the most multicultural person, most delightful multicultural person I've ever met in my life, man. Loves culture. So yeah, he's over there at the moment.
This motherfucker. By the way, can we, bro? Like, I've been trying to convince this fraud and the other fraud that Liv is overhyped.
She is. She does good character work. She does great character work. She's still good enough to be, bro. She's still good enough to be a champion.
Yes, but she's just not the best of the best.
Yeah, they love her because of how she looks.
No fucking shit.
Which is fine. Like, she's gorgeous. But yeah, they love her because they love her the way they do because of how she looks, her character, everything about her. Like, it's like Alexa Bliss, bro. The exact same thing. And I mean, Alexa, truthfully, you'd probably rate Alexa as a little bit better of a wrestler. And they're one in the same, man. The crazy little blonde chick. They're blonde AJ Lee. But there's nothing wrong with it. Liv with, bro, before she got hurt, she was huge, bro. So, like, they should be capitalizing on that. And it looks like they're still trying to. At least she's back on TV. I'll give them that. Like, where the fuck's AJ Lee, bro?
Yeah, where has she been? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Where the fuck has she been? By the way, speaking of women, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Becky Lynch, she's been hilarious since losing the championship. Even when she's champion now, she's hilarious just because of the whole Becky Trump, bro. Becky Trump.
I was gonna say I've caught on. Like, she's full. Like, yeah, that's what she's doing. She's channeling him. She's 100% channeling Donald Trump. Like, just everybody's a liar. Everything's fake news. She says all this bullshit, specific words. She's 100% channeling Trump.
No, but listen, Becky Lynch was fucking dog shit.
It has been funny. I'm not on Twitter, but I see highlights of them.
Yeah, listen. Keep doing your thing, Bex.
The amount of her stuff that they put on Botchamania, just like when she's doing her fucking, like, her promo thing. Oh no. Like, the amount of that shit that they just use her mic work on Botchamania, like, send for the man. No. She is.
Yeah. Bleacher Report says it. Time at what else? Bleacher Report. What was the other one? There was another one.
PWI.
PW Inside.
She was PWI number one. She was PWI number one.
Yeah. Sports Illustrated. There you go. Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, because I was going to say PWI is the big one when it comes. Fuck Bleacher Report. That's a fucking online shit.
Sports Illustrated.
PWI for wrestling and Sports Illustrated outright. Yeah, and Time Magazine. Like, Time Magazine, bro. You watch it. she'll probably be making something up about getting some peace prize from the World Volleyball Federation or something like that at the next. She'll make up some bullshit about some international peace prize that she's going to be awarded at the next bullshit World Cup for some sport.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think Becky Lynch is an undercover Arsenal fan.
Who would she support? I mean, isn't she from Glasgow?
I think, believe it or not, I think
she's Irish. Fucking
no. But I think she once paid a visit to the Etihad, which is Man City's stadium. I think she chose Man City.
Yeah, been in Ireland. She's probably got some team that she supports, but
no. But I'm saying, like, I think she did say she chose City because she paid visit to Man City or something along the lines. But anyway, whatever. Like, it's not like she's a big fan or anything. But yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? But
what are you thinking of Jordan so far?
Of who? Jordan Grace.
Yeah,
I think she did good in her match, but again, can someone tell me? Yeah, like Jade Cargill, like what has she done with that championship? I'm still waiting.
What I've found very interesting, and this is why I think she is immediately, because I think like the fact that Grace had literally not even had a match and Jade is in her face was not a good sign for Jade's character. Like, it's showing the perceived threat that Jordan Grace is, right? Now, I think WWE are basically veering course, steering ship, and then listening to the criticism of someone like you and saying we need to put the title on a workhorse, someone that's also new, someone that's also like, it just so happens to be that she's Jade but 2 feet shorter. You know what I mean? Like
but she got the look. I can't lie, she got the look.
No, that's what I'm saying. She's the muscle mummy, but Jordan can fucking wrestle. Jordan could wrestle dudes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she can wrestle. So they put the title on her straight away, and you're going to have a fighting champion that you haven't had for a long time. And proven.
I can't really start practicing in the ring. I'm sorry. She's fucking.
No, I agree. She's still like, I've agreed, bro. I just like looking at her. I've full said it. I'm like a mark.
Yeah, that's fine. Having a look at her, that's one thing. I'm talking about like in ring. Like, she's just. God, man.
I'd have no problem with her stepping away from wrestling and going playing Storm in the X-Men movies forever. I'll be happy.
No, by the way, Jester, I'll tell you something about the idea. I like the way I come across, you'll think I think she has no chance. I think if she just works on herself properly, there is. But I don't see that. I just don't get the vibe that she does.
Oh,
That's
that
but,
hurt. Oh.
Yeah,
what?
like
you mean her wrestling? Her wrestling? Or like?
I think she needs to work on everything. Just get back to basics. Get back to basics, bro. Because even her promo is ass.
Yeah. I agree.
What'd she say? What'd she tell Jordan Grace? You think you did something? And then she's like, I'm that bitch. Okay, then. Nobody cares. And yes, you are a bitch. Well, to be honest.
Bro, I agree. I don't think it's like I feel like it's gonna be a swerve. Like Jade will probably fucking cheat or something. I feel like it's happening too suddenly, but I'm not complaining. Like Jordan, I mean, I remember I thought that Jordan shouldn't have went to NXT and that they kind of killed her momentum and wasted her a bit in NXT. I mean, the fact that she debuted on WWE TV holding the Impact's World Championship, you know what I mean? Like, she shouldn't have had to do NXT.
How the fuck are you doing a house show, bro?
I couldn't really care about it. And sucks that she got hurt.
Bro, you say you don't care, but that's not the point. How the fuck?
I know, she hurt her. Yeah, but also a month before that, Nia Jax hurt her.
Yeah,
So
and
we got
Nia Jax
boxing,
is
we got
shit
boxing.
as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
we
proving
got
my point.
all
They're
over
all
the
shit.
Yeah, so let's just put more. What's the other one? Lash. Let's put more Lash Legend on TV and call it a day.
I actually don't mind. You know my thoughts on Lash Legend. I fucking rated her from when I first saw her in one
I
of the
reckon my
series.
thoughts on her would be similar to Trick Williams, if you know what I'm saying.
And there you are. There you are. Too much whooping that trick, bro. Too much whooping that trick. But
yeah, no, I get you. Like, bro, I'll do that trading. Like, I love Jade to look at her. You know I do. But I'm agreeing with what you're saying. Get Jade and Nia off of TV and have fucking Lash Legend in that spot. Yep, done. Lash could be that bitch, so to speak.
And I agree. 100%.
So, and she can wrestle. She's got the look. She's fresh. I mean, Jade's all those things too. But yes, I agree. But I think too, I thought of it. I think it'll be Jordan Jade Saudi because Saudi. Like,
Yeah, probably. You know what? If that happens, I'm gonna do it, and I hope everybody else does it. Please cheer for Jordan Grace, please. I beg.
yeah, well, they should. I mean,
Yeah.
but they might
To
not.
be honest, we probably will.
Because Jade's a
Because
star.
last time we fucking booed the fuck out of Jade Cargill. You don't understand. It got to a point. She literally said, someone booed. She's like, tell that to your mama. I'm like, what the fuck? You mad, lad?
Well, yeah. Let's hope that happens. So what? We'd have that. So what's a potential Rumble card then? That the winner of the winner of the tournament. No, the winner of
Championship match.
Is Saturday night main event before Rumble?
Yes.
Okay. So the winner of that, and that's for WWE title. Punk, and you potentially think Bella.
Actually, wait a second. Do you think the World Heavyweight Championship is going to be defended at the Royal Rumble? Or is
They
it going to be
fucking better. They fucking better.
I actually want both as well.
Traditionally, literally, the WWE title used to get defended. Like there was always you think back.
No,
to some
WWE Championship. They confirmed it. I'm talking about World Heavyweight, the one Punk is holding.
It should be. I think what you should do with the Rumble is have your world title matches, and you should probably have 6 matches. I'd say, yeah, probably your 2 Rumbles, your world title matches. I mean, I guess it's Stephanie and Raquel confirmed Rumble.
Did they confirm that in the Rumble or in Saturday Night's main event?
Tag team, I wouldn't bother with at the moment. Nothing's happening on both ends. I see nothing's happening.
No, I see. I mean, other than no.
Yeah. I mean, and I can't see him doing that either. I can't see him booking 2 Rumbles and 3 world title matches. I can't see him. So, yeah, I don't know, bro. It's going to suck, I think, actually. Thinking about it now, we probably won't get many because of the way they do.
You know what, maybe
now is like 5 fucking matches. It's a joke.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I think one of the women's titles getting sacrifice blood. I mean, thinking about it.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be Jordan.
Stephanie Vaquer, I don't think is defending her title by Royal Rumble because she's
gonna be Jordan. It's gonna be Jordan or Jay. It'll be Jordan or Jay.
Yeah. Because Stephanie Vaquer is injured. It's not kayfabe, by the way. I thought it was kayfabe. It's not. Which is why I'm annoyed that in that segment I'm seeing Raquel fucking attack her fucking. It's a real life injury. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, blood? Yeah, like, we're trying to like send her packing for a while.
Wrestlers work, man. They be working you, bro. They be working you.
Unless if they're working us, then cool. But I mean,
speaking of new season of
Oh, I know you're on about Unreal.
Unreal.
Yeah, I need to cover that
2
one.
weeks.
Watch and cover it. Yeah.
2 weeks. I think it comes out just before the Rumble.
It comes out on the 20th.
Which is after the Rumble. The 20th
Oh,
week. That's what I thought. I thought it was before the Rumble.
Wait. Actually, let me check. I'm going to open Netflix right now.
It's because it's up there. It's up on the coming soon.
Is it?
I've been bitching Netflix hard, bro.
It's January 20. Yeah, I was correct.
Yeah, cool. So we'll have that to talk about next week.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Was there any? So you had? Do you want to?
Shinsuke faced what's his name? Carmelo for the US champion. That was a good match. Oh yeah, again, one more thing.
Shinsuke is what I mean with the house show stuff too, and the international shows. It's the second time they've done it with Shinsuke.
Yeah, that I agree with you because that guy has been fucking useless.
They did it in Australia too. They did it here too. They wheel him out for these premier title matches that he won't win.
And they'll probably do the same over here as well. But anyway, what was I gonna tell you?
I am enjoying that though. The US title thing has been, bro. They have literally have turned that thing around. You could literally go get the highlights ever since Sammy won that title. You could get the highlights you could get the full matches, every single match that the US title has had, and you would possibly be looking at the best wrestling we've seen in the last 4 months, 5 months.
Oh, 100%. Easy.
3 different champions now. 3 different champions now. And the same thing. Keep it going forever. Don't ever put that title on someone again who's going to hold it hostage.
The only guy who I don't mind doing that is Obafemi, but that's because Obafemi would turn that to gold regardless. But he's too good for that championship anyway.
No, bro. Obafemi doing an open challenge with that thing would make more sense. Because could you imagine that? Squash matches. Fucking wouldn't matter who you send out. He'd beat him in 3 minutes.
To be fair, I'd see that. Actually, no, but people.
That's what I mean, bro. You could still. They could throw everything.
I think a lot of people get bored. You know how these marks are like. They were like, oh, look at. Oh, look, yeah. Well, what's the point?
Legitimately, the US top stuff. Every one of those matches, you know how they're going to go at the moment, but also you don't. The Dragunov one, if that wasn't recorded, people wouldn't have known, and it happened out of nowhere. And then the Carmelo one, same thing. It's genuinely been some of the best wrestling we've watched. You know they're going to successfully defend, but the match you're getting is going to be the best match you watch that week. So
yeah,
they've been killing it. And then same with the stuff they've done with Trick. Trick's debut shit's been really good, really, really good. He's having some incredibly long. This is why I said I think I might play into the Cardona thing. He's having some very long matches. He's wrestled for 40 minutes in 2 episodes.
Yeah, let's see, man. Let's see. But last thing before we end this show, bro. Promo class. Gunther faced AJ Styles in the main event. And Gunther did tap out, believe it or not.
Another dick punch.
But I look at it as Gunther being a smart ass because he manipulated the whole situation.
Just being a heel.
Yeah, 100%.
And AJ almost being like Cody Rhodes, just being a gullible face. When AJ himself is so capable of being that heel. I swear the only person that shit does not work on is Randy Orton.
Roman Reigns as well. Reigns as well would work.
Think back to Orton's backlash thing. Him and Truth and all of it was just that match. He was just he was going to kill the referee. He was like, I'm not fucking this dumb. I am not this dumb. Every other face in wrestling is that dumb.
But Randy Orton was like, fuck this, I'm RKOing every motherfucker.
I remember, bro. His face was just he's gonna snap.
And R-Truth is like,
And when he was like, "You what? Why?" Like, just what are you doing?
I'm not gonna lie. If I was Randy Orton, wait, did he RKO R-Truth?
And remember whoever that kid was last week, bro. Triple H ruined R-Truth. Remember Triple H ruined R-Truth, and
More, I mean,
no.
Hannah, you mean? Yeah, Hannah, you mean?
No, it wasn't Hanno. It was some other kid. There was some other kid, bro. That was
the shush guy.
Yeah. Getting a bit upset. But it's funny. You think back to that moment, and that was even before the Cena stuff like had really kicked off. And it's like, that's R-Truth. That's exactly R-Truth that Vince McMahon created. How did Triple H do anything any differently with that fucker? I mean, they didn't even know he was a Nepo baby, bro.
No.
Like, so yeah, we've got. Is there anything confirmed for this week? We've got the kickoff of the tournament. That's all SmackDown.
Yeah,
Raw.
I think.
Nothing.
So
Raw,
with
we got
Raw, I mean, listen,
Finn.
with Raw, it looks like the IC Championship for the women's side is happening. The World Heavyweight Championship is happening. Other than that, I don't know what else is really happening. Because the rest of the thing that's happening is Saturday night.
Should be good though. I'll go off. In general, all the European crowds have been mental.
Yeah,
you know what the Germans were chanting at all? Like
something has it, and I had no idea. I actually tried searching it up as well. I couldn't find
like it. During the AJ one, at one point there was a chant that was going on there. Actually, no, what was it? The Vision segment.
Was like phenomenal.
The Vision segment. There was some chant going on with the Vision segment. And the women's one. The women's segment at the start.
But it was hey Bailey.
But then it became, or was it like all these women or something like that? They were like all these women or something.
They said something Hashe or something. I don't know what the hell.
But it was loud, bro. Like I was just like, what are these cunts chanting about? Like I didn't know like what was going on.
Bro, if I meet somebody that speaks German, bro, I am actually gonna play that chant and I'm gonna ask him what does that mean.
That's what I mean. Like I want to know what it was. Like because like the France ones were explained to us, but the Germans weren't at all. You know what I mean?
No, but the France one was pretty clear because the France one, like with AJ Styles, like phenomenal, like the chant phenomenal. Phenomenal, it was clear.
France were fucking sick. But I will get Germany were good, man. Dusseldorf, like it looked like a sick stadium too.
I thought the Berlin was good as well. Give Berlin credit.
So yeah, I love the European shows. I really do. I think WWE is almost at that point where like they're going to be in America part-time of the year now. You know, like 2-3 months of the year they'll be in America. The rest of the year they're going to be going around the world.
Good. I think fuck American shows, bro. Even Lewis agrees.
But they've been going downhill as a dip. But I mean, they've priced them out too, bro. That's not fair. They've full priced them out. That's where TKO ruined wrestling, ruined WWE. At least Vince kept it affordable for the common family. That was a part of his shtick too, you know. Like, and then same thing too with cable, or at least something as close to commonly available cable TV in America. He still tried to keep it easily accessible for them. But he would have loved the Netflix deal nonetheless. All right.
Yeah.
We're done.
I think that's about it. Guys, listen.
What?
That's about it.
What?
Fuck off. The monorail. Listen. That's the end of the weekly promo class. You know, we chat about all the events. Let's see what happens on Friday Night SmackDown and Monday Night Raw coming up. NXT as well. We're gonna find out what happens to the NXT Championship in a few hours.
Yeah, he's vacating it.
Yeah, because he vacated. Yeah. So let's see what happens.
I reckon you could be right though. That might have implications on main roster. Like, so he's gonna vacate it, and he's saying, "This is what I'm doing." Like, if he does straight away too, because I mean, anybody who vacates a world title like that, instant face.
Exactly. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So
You vacated it because you're so good, or you're vacated it because you're injured. Instant face.
Oh, yeah. Tony D'Angelo was having a look at that championship from the crowd.
So yeah, bro, and yeah, why not? I mean, D'Angelo, I can't see him being on the main roster.
He needs to establish himself in the NXT first.
It's not even about establishing. He's been there forever now, bro. It's just the character. Like, I can't see. I don't know. It's just I've got no beef against the guy. The character stuff is character stuff. It's the gimmick too. It's the gimmick.
Yeah, maybe the gimmick won't take him far, but
I just can't see it working on the main roster. Whereas Obar, there is no gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, you look at him, you physically just look at him, and you're like, oh fuck, like that's the gimmick, man. Whereas Tony's like, yo, you're wise guy. I'm a big muscly man, and this is my family.
I'm a big muscly man. What you tell me, dog?
Fucking.
My name is Tony C.
Shut up in your face! You shut up! No, you shut up! Hey, both of you shut up!
You shut up. But anyway, we're going indie here. Yeah?
Big up, brother.
Yeah, guys, listen, subscribe to NoThisIsJester. I will be back.
Bro, wait. I've been going off, dude. I've been having some crazy shit. We need to look at this, too. You need to check out this video of what happened on my YouTube the other day, bro. I got 400 viewers, no raid.
That's random.
Some weird shit's going on with YouTube.
Is it bot? I think it must be bot in your case. I think it's
bot. But I mean, you got to see the video.
I think it happened with another content.
Michael.
What about Michael?
Dutch Michael?
Yeah, I know. But what happened to him?
He had the same thing. He said he had a mad bot. No, he didn't say whether it was when he was gaming or doing a football stream, but he had like a mad, 150, 200 watching, and there was like 2-3 people talking, like something sus about it too. He brought it up, but apparently it's something that YouTube's doing. YouTube's doing something to try and increase the algorithm and the way, but I don't know, bro. I'll send you the video. Watch it when you get a chance. You see the fucking worm, bro, and the spike, and you know how, because like I've got my live number up, and it's going up and down like a League Gunner stream, bro, and like no raid, you know what I mean? No 400 plus, like up and down, like, and it's not just the number that I have on my stream, like it's on YouTube, you know what I mean? Watching now, and it's going up and down, like, and I'm like, even some people pointed out, I'm playing a game that doesn't even have that many people playing it in the world right now. How could there be that many watching it?
Nah, yeah, man. Yeah.
So something sus, bro. But I'll send it to you anyways. It's like a 5-minute video, bro. Like you see the number physically going up. Like if it was happening on your channel, you'd be like, what the fuck is happening? Like, so yeah, something's going on with YouTube at the moment. So, but I'm smashing it up. We're going up. I hit 2.4, and I'm pushing for 2.5 now.
I think I'll go. Let's help this guy. This guy is gaming 24/7. Let's show love for the love of.
It's going to back off soon, man, because I'm actually trying to get back into work. I need more money and ASAP.
Fairs.
So yeah, I'm trying to get back into at least fucking part-time warehousing work.
Anyway.
Peace.
Anyway,
we're done. Catch you later, bro. Have a good one. I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, big up, Jester. Big up, man.
See you guys.
But yeah, guys, slap the like, subscribe, go check socials, and hopefully, oh shit, you're good wherever you are. Gonna end it now. Take care. We will be back, by the way, for what's called FC Hollywood pod, but it's gonna be on the Barn channel, obviously. So for those who are interested, go check the Barn channel. Go check the football channel as well. AFCON content tomorrow. So yeah, take care, guys. And peace.
And I'm better than you, and you know it.
That's me to answer.